Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, TJ Comments and Responses. I hope you are all doing well. In this new video, we are going to prepare for the Becoming Better Teachers section for the week of August 26th to September 1st. I hope this will be helpful for many of you. Let's get started. Alright, let's begin with, start conversations. House to house. Hello. My name is, and today I'm visiting my neighbors to share a positive message from the Bible. Do you have a minute to talk? Sure, but the truth is, I already have my own beliefs, and I don't think I need to learn more about the Bible. It's great that you take your beliefs seriously. That shows you're someone who values what's important in life. May I ask what you value most about your beliefs? Well, what matters most to me is having a personal relationship with God and living according to what He wants. That's very noble, and I share that desire to have a close relationship with God. In fact, that's precisely why I'm offering a free Bible course. This course is designed to help us better understand what the Bible teaches about how we can draw closer to God and do His will. Interesting, but as I said, I already have my beliefs well established. I completely understand, and it's good that you have a solid foundation. The Bible says, "The one who answers before listening, that is his folly and his shame," Proverbs 18:13. This reminds me of the importance of continuing to learn and listen to different perspectives. This course could be a way to further strengthen your faith by examining what the Bible really teaches. Well, I hadn't thought about it that way. That sounds reasonable. I'm glad you see it that way. The course is very simple. One of the lessons, for example, helps us answer important questions like, what is God's kingdom? Would you like to see how the first lesson works, and then you can decide if you want to continue? Yes, it could be interesting to take a look. Perfect. Here's the booklet, What the Bible Teaches. In Lesson 5.5, it explains what the Bible says about God's kingdom. We could go over it together now, or if you prefer, I can come back at another time. We can go over it now, no problem. Excellent. Let's get started. I assure you it will be an enriching experience. Now let's move on to, start conversations. House to house, 2. Hello. My name is. Today I'm passing through the neighborhood sharing a positive message based on the Bible. I'd like to leave you this small tract, which talks about a very interesting topic. Mention the title of the tract. Thanks. But the truth is, I'm not very religious. I believe that as long as someone is a good person, they don't need to worry much about religion. It's admirable that you focus on being a good person. That's very important in life. You know, many people feel the same way, that the main thing is to live in a way that reflects positive values. Would you like to share a bit more about what you think about religion or spirituality? Well, I believe in God, but I don't feel like I need a specific religion for that. The most important thing is to be honest and treat others well. You're right, being honest and treating others well are fundamental principles. In fact, those values are part of what the Bible promotes. Many people are surprised to find that the Bible has practical advice to help us live better and strengthen our relationship with God, regardless of religion. I didn't know that. I always thought the Bible was just for very religious people. It's understandable that you think that way, but actually, the Bible is a very accessible and practical book for everyone. For example, in the free course we offer, one of the topics we analyze is, what is God's kingdom? This topic helps us understand God's purpose for humanity, something that can have a direct impact on our lives. That sounds interesting, but I'm not sure if I want to commit to something like that. I understand. It's not about a commitment, but an opportunity to explore what the Bible says and see how it can benefit you personally. The course is very flexible, and you can do it at your own pace. We could even look at one point right now, and then you can decide if you'd like to continue. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Exactly. I assure you it will be an interesting experience. We can start with point 4 of lesson 5, which clearly explains what God's kingdom is and how it affects our lives. How about we go over it together? Alright, let's take a look. Perfect, let's get started. Now let's move on to, start conversations. House to House, 3. Hello. I'm passing through the neighborhood to share a brief message based on the Bible. I promise it won't take much time. I'm quite busy right now, could you make it brief? Of course. I understand you have little time. I just wanted to offer you a free Bible course that you can do at your own pace. It's a great way to learn more about what the Bible says about important issues in our daily lives. What exactly is it about? It's about better understanding God's will and how it can help us in situations like stress, family, or important decisions. For example, one of the lessons explains how God's kingdom can bring real solutions to the problems we face today. Is there a particular topic that concerns you? Well, I've been dealing with a lot of stress lately. I'm very sorry to hear that, that's tough. You know, the Bible has very practical advice on how to handle stress. If it's all right with you, I can leave you a booklet that addresses this topic, and if you're interested, we could explore how the Bible course can offer more support in this area. That sounds helpful, all right, leave me the booklet. Great. Here you go. The course is flexible, so if at any point you want to continue learning more, I'd be happy to help you. Thanks, I'll consider it. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. Now let's move on to, start conversations. Informal witnessing. In a casual setting, like in a supermarket line or at a park, hello. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? It's nice to be able to enjoy some time outdoors. Yes, definitely. After such a busy week, it's good to have a moment of peace. I completely understand. With so much going on in the world, sometimes it's hard to find a moment to relax. Do you have any hobbies that help you unwind? Well, I like to read when I can, though I haven't had much time lately. That's great. I like to read too. In fact, I was recently going through a book that I always find comforting, especially in difficult times. It helps me stay calm and focus on what's really important. That sounds interesting. What book are you talking about? It's the Bible. I'm one of Jehovah's Witnesses, and I often turn to it because it has principles and practical advice that help me in daily life. I don't know if you've ever had the chance to read it or explore what it says. Well, not really. I know some parts, but I've never really sat down to read it seriously. That's understandable. Sometimes it can seem like an intimidating book, but there are simple ways to understand its message. That's why we offer a free Bible course, which allows you to explore topics of personal interest and see how those principles can apply to daily life. It's something you can do at your own pace. It sounds interesting, but I'm not sure I have time for that right now. I completely understand. Life can be very hectic. The good thing about this course is that it's very flexible, and you can do it whenever it's convenient for you. Plus, you could start with a topic that really interests you, like how to manage stress or how to find peace in the midst of difficulties. That sounds useful. Maybe I could take a look. I'm glad you're considering it. You don't need to decide now. I can leave you a booklet that explains a bit more about the course, and if at any point you're interested, we can talk more about it. Alright, leave me the booklet. I'll look it over when I have a moment. Perfect. Here you go. If you ever want to talk more about it, I'd be happy to help. Have a great day. Well, these were the examples of presentations for this week's Becoming Better Teachers section. I hope they will be very helpful to you, my dear brothers and sisters. I send you a big hug, and may Jehovah bless and protect you always.